you are a powerful creator, and it's time to start living in that you're a powerful creator. You have manifested most things into your life, and I don't say all because we're all co-creating together, and so what that means is that we do affect each other. Obviously, as a child, there's other people who have control of you. Your parents. Hopefully they're good parents, but everybody does not have the same experiences in life and upbringing. So that means generally other people have control of you when you're growing up. And now people have different levels of freedom, and that makes me very angry, of course. And it is what it is. And if you have a cause that you want to fight for, more power to you. It's not about just ignoring. I hear all this advice, I don't know how to say it, concept that you should ignore your 3D reality. But when it comes to fighting for what you believe in, I do not agree with that, because stuff doesn't get done with just ignoring. And if there's something that you want to fight for it. I feel like sometimes when you're too nice, people step all over you, and you know that. So it's about balance, having balance, yin and yang. There's a reason why we get angry. There's a reason why we have all these negative emotions. We can use them as tools. So that's why I say that you can manifest most things, but there are limitations, and there are real limitations. Yes, I say that you are limitless, but there are limitations because you're co-creating with other people, and that doesn't mean give up. If somebody says no here, doesn't mean give up, because there are many times that you can find somebody else that will say yes to the thing that you want, or you can just push back. You can activate for what you want. You can fight with your words. So I mean, yes, you can manifest everything, but there are limitations at times. There are challenges, and it's okay to be angry. It's okay to fight back. It's okay. I keep hearing that to ignore your 3D reality. That's not how it works. So my message to you is to start waking up to your divine self and start allowing yourself to feel empowered, because there are people with more limitations. And if you're watching this, you are blessed. You have a phone, or you have a laptop, computer, whatever it is, you have access to watching this. And I'm sorry to those with less freedoms. I'm sorry. I am truly sorry. And I hear your cries. I hear your sadness. And I want to make sure that I am radiating the best possible energy towards you, because I am blessed and I am lucky that I live where I do. And I want to empower myself, because when I empower myself, I can empower other people. And that's the point, for the people to rise up, because there are people out here, corporations, that are doing unjust things. And I'm not going to say the world is kumbaya, because it's not. That's absolutely ignorant to think that. Absolutely ignorant. There are people out here who are doing not so great things, evil deeds, not so great things. And if we want to change, of course, change comes within first. You have to feel empowered. You have to sometimes get a group of people together so you can have more power. But at the end of the day, it starts with you. And I want you to feel empowered. I need you to feel empowered, to wake up every day, to know that you're blessed. You have a roof over your head. You have, and if you don't have everything that you need, I pray that you will, and I pray that you will. And I want to say that don't give up, because sometimes we just need to be, sometimes, I don't say all the time, but sometimes you need to be creative, because obviously, like I said, we're co-creating together. Other people at times have full control over you, and I'm sorry, that's just the world that we live in. But if you have control over your life, let's be creative. Let's be creative and think outside the box. What can I do that will make my life better? What can I do that will make my life better? And I feel this is a very important message, because I feel that in YouTube we're like getting obsessed with making ourselves feel good, and yes, feeling good is important, but I want you to feel empowered, and to not put these rose-colored glasses on that everything's dandy all the time. Like, no, it's not. There are things in the world that are not okay, and it's okay not to like things, to not like the way things are going, and it's okay to feel angry. It's okay. There's a reason why we feel those things. So don't give up. Feel empowered, because you are such a light, but you are also darkness, and it's okay. Dark is there for a reason. Like I said, it's okay to feel angry. Sometimes we have to push back for the things that we want to come forth. Sometimes we have to fight for something. So that's just how it is. If somebody that you kind of feel is selfish has everything, it's because they're relentless. And it's time for you to be relentless and fight for your light. Fight for your light. Because yeah, I mean... Of course, like, manifesting is beautiful, but why don't we try to manifest things that are good for all of humanity? I've seen affirmations out there that are for revenge and this and that, and I'm like, gosh, like this is getting really dark. But I'm not gonna push it away, because hey, what if that person, has a valid reason for wanting revenge, and I'm not gonna make somebody feel bad for, but balance. It's about balance. Know when your evil side should come out, and when your good parts should. And because there's a reason why they're there. There's a reason why all parts of you are there. So work with yourself, work with your subconscious mind, and don't be afraid of your darkness. Don't be afraid of fighting, and really step into the knowing that you're a powerful creator, that there may be challenges, there will be challenges, and know that everybody is not good. Know that everybody's not good. Do not walk into the world thinking, I am such in good frequency, I'm not gonna attract anything bad today. Things happen. Do not be ignorant. Do not be a fool. Do not be an ignorant person. Like, take other people's advice into consideration to empower you, though. To empower you. To not say, oh, well, this person said this, so I should just give up. No. Go into knowing that things happen, and you're going to try your hardest. You're going to feel empowered, and you know what to do. Like, stop looking into a world of chaos for advice, and stop being so obsessed with all these motivational people. Stop putting these people on a pedestal, because everybody has their own experiences, and so come to a point where you don't need anyone to tell you. how to think, how to be. It's your life. You are a wonderful person. You know what to do. You have your own higher self. You have your own inner voice. It's time to listen and tune into it. It's time to build a better relationship with that inner voice. Build a better foundation for yourself. Stop seeking so much outside of you. Please. Please. Stop putting people on a pedestal. Stop putting things on a pedestal. Stop listening to so many YouTube videos. There's no reason for it. It's time for you to step into your own power. In your own power. And that means trusting yourself. Trusting yourself. Like I said, everything's about balance. So if you feel like you need to go outside of you, that's of course, that's fine. I'm not saying don't ever seek outside of you. Sometimes we need it when sometimes we need to put ourselves in a better environment. To take us out of our sulking feelings and whatnot. But like, also don't be afraid of those feelings. Don't ignore them. So that is my message to you. You are in control of your life now. You're no longer a baby. And so stop allowing other people to control you with their opinions, with with their opinions of how you should be, what you should be doing with your life. Stop allowing other people to control you. Stop allowing other people to control you. Like I said, obviously there's people with less freedoms, and my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry the world is unfair. I'm sorry that it's chaotic. It's disgusting. Stop being delusional about it. Obviously, it's a beautiful world, and I believe there's more amazing things that happen in the world than not. I do believe that, because most of my days are good. But that's not to say other people are not experiencing that, because we all have different experiences, and I'm not going to be toxic. I'm not going to be a toxic positivity person. I'm not going to say, oh, well, don't feel that way. You're choosing, yeah, like to an extent you are, but also like there's a normal process of going through feelings. If there is a terrible tragedy that happens, of course you're going to go through the feelings of grief, and let's like be human about it. Let's stop trying to turn ourselves into robots. Like, well, I'm supposed to ignore my 3D reality. Like, no, I also feel like that's I have, like, yes, I understand that to an extent. I get it. But also, I don't resonate with it completely, and I know everything's a paradox, blah, 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 but I don't want you to take that to heart, to ignore everything, because I feel like the more you push something away, it's like not good. It just festers, and it's time for you to step in that part. Oh, let me give you an interesting story. I was paying off this credit card, and then at the end they added $3,700 to it because they said it was like deferred interest, blah 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 blah. And I was like about to give up. I was like, I'm just gonna get a second job and just deal with it. I don't like that they did that, but I'm just gonna deal with it. And I was just gonna tell myself, oh, it's a lesson, blah 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 blah. But then I told my dad about it, and he was like, fuck that. We are not paying for that. Like, that is some greedy shit. Like, how can you add $3,700 deferred interest to credit that was less than that? I was owing like $2,700, I forget. And it broke my heart. And my dad was like, we are not paying for this. Got them on the phone, was like, cursing them out at some point. Not like cursing them out, but he was like letting his tongue do his thing, saying, how can you sleep at night? This is fucked up. This is some mobster shit. What the fuck? Like, fix this shit now. We will pay the whole balance without that interest that was added. We'll pay it right now. Take that shit off. Let's do it right now. And he had to raise hell in order for them to do that. That's why I'm saying, like, sometimes you have to push back. We got it done. We told them, like, I'm sorry, this is nothing personal, obviously, but this is not okay. They all agreed. Everything was fixed. It was beautiful. You know, I'm really grateful for that. Really grateful from that. I learned a huge lesson. Stop. If you have if you are using your credit cards, be careful. Be careful. Be careful of deferred interest, because I didn't know what that was. I thought, I would never have thought that they would do that to me. And I'm so grateful for those people that helped us. I'm so grateful for my dad for raising hell, because, you know, I was taking it. I was like, okay, I guess this is what I have to do. No, you do not have to do. You do not have to accept every single little thing as it is. It's okay to fight, and it's okay to be angry. For the right things, you gotta be angry. For the right things, sometimes you gotta be angry. So use that to your advantage, because there are a lot of things in life that are not okay, and you shouldn't just be so docile and okay with things, because a lot of things don't make sense. A lot of things don't make sense. Do not ignore your 3D reality. It's okay to fight back, but you have to feel empowered. You have to feel empowered. You have to know who you are. And you are a divine light. You are also darkness. You are yin and yang. Don't forget that. Don't let the world tell you that being mad is angry. Don't let the world tell you that, like, you have to be in this box and da 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 da. You are a powerful creator, and it's time for you to fight back for yourself and for other people if you feel like you can do that, because the world needs you. The world needs you. And how can you help other people if you're like if you're at the bottom of Maslow's hierarchy of needs? You're in survival mode. How can you help other people? So get your ducks in order, get your house in order. You need more money. Go be creative. Be creative in how you can do that. If you need to pay off your credit cards, find a way to do that, please. Just like make smart decisions that are going to help you in the long run. Because I mean, I like to believe in, like, oh, I'm going to win the lottery and everything. I like to believe that. I'm open towards it. I am. But at the end of the day, I feel empowered when I'm taking those baby steps towards what I want. I want financial freedom, so I'm taking those baby steps. And I just got educated on how those credit cards can be a little scammy. I just got educated on that. Maybe I educated you on that as well. Don't let that happen to you. Read your whole credit card statement, blah, blah, figure out what's going on there all the time. Get well informed, because that was not okay what happened to me. That was not okay what happened to me. And I'm so grateful I got out of it. But again, only got out of it because we pushed back, because we put our foot down and we said, this is not okay. This is not okay. And that's not how it works. That's not how it's going to work. So, that's my message. Start feeling empowered. Start feeling empowered in baby steps, in big ways. However it is, it's your journey, but it's time to feel empowered. Thank you.